I really love my house in the French countryside. I have been working really hard on turning it from faux 80s beige to a colorful whimsy place. Bon, bah j'imagine que tu vas rester là. And this is Bebou. He's not my cat. Bonjour, I am Ariel. I make sewing and crafting videos and also home renovation. One room at a time. So finally we can work on the kitchen. This is not what I was excited about because it is going to be a lot more work than other rooms. It's not just decorating, we are going to gut it. The kitchen requires more planning and a lot more budget. Thank you for your support. And because of that, it took a while to start on this room, but now it is time. Oui, t'as dans l'oreille. T'as dormi sous une voiture encore. Let me show you what I'm working with here. Here it is. Das Kitchen. It is functional, but it is so ugly. Let me show you the different problems. This is the living room, and here is the kitchen. A vintage fridge. It doesn't work. We've been using it as just a storage for dry food. Doors and drawers that don't really open properly. We can't close everything. This thing works, but not all the time. There is some water going under the sink, and also there is some water going through in this area. That's why the surface is a bit rounded in some places. There is also a crack in there. Water damage. The workspace is definitely too low, and it's even worse for my partner who is doing most of the cooking, let's be honest. And also there's too much space here, like... How are you supposed to see what's in the drawers? You get only half. This. No, no, no. And I have hit my head on this corner more times than I can count. No, it was actually 4, but that's more than enough. Super! And the best part, of course, is this.
A few moments later.
I don't know how obvious it is going to be with the microphone from the camera, but it's very loud. Very loud. And it's not sucking anything. It's useless. The other issue is that we have a lot of doors. This one goes outside, this one in the living room, and this one in the entrance. That is too many openings. We are losing pressure wall space on the kitchen. So this door is going to get half filled up. A nice thing would have been to open this space into the living room, but hey, the whole house is stone and concrete. So breaking this part is definitely not in the budget. This house was full when we moved in. The lady who lived here, she left everything. Some things are nice and working, some things are not. So it's nice that we don't have to replace all the equipment at the same time because budget. So the fridge will go this way, and here we will have a nice long table with some drawers underneath. So it should be much better to cook, especially when we have a lot of people over. And we're leaving a hole here so we can like pass things. For example, making a cocktail and giving it to the guests. This is my collection of magnets from when I was a stewardess. And this is fan mail that the cat has received. Not me, huh? The cat. Look at this one on his little leaf. And this amazing scale embroidered. And the little felted one. Ça va? C'est cool? The floor is not the worst, just kind of ugly. And this is so ugly. So we have bought a new kitchen from IKEA. That was the only one in the budget. We also got tiles. We want to keep the wood theme because it works really well with the house, but a bit more modern and functional and hopefully practical and pretty, maybe. The tiles will be ready soon. We have to get them for the floor and the... How do you call this? The credence. I don't know which color for the walls. Maybe we will install the kitchen first and we will see from there. So that's a lot of work, and we don't have any contractor or anything, it's just us. Let's go! Yellow Pages, 1990. Okay, so very good news. I think the tiles here are not on the wall, they are on a plank. So hopefully we are going to be able to remove all those tiles without destroying this wall. This wall is the only one who has a dry wall, so it's the most fragile one. It's probably because it has all the plumbing inside. But yeah, good news, good news. Tu viens aider? Non. Now we need to destroy this door. Plan is to remove the frame and have just an opening about this size. And with the living room here, I think underneath we are going to make a little library. Hopefully it's going to look cute. Because this is the thickness of the walls, as you can see. There's more than enough for books and it's all concrete. Aye. Remember the video where I spent a lot of time working on this paint? I had no idea that doors can be built that way. So apparently the whole house was built around the door frame. We have to destroy everything. It was inside the plaster, inside the cement, inside the concrete. What? My beautiful paint. A first round of plaster to make sure that no more little pieces will fall out. Then we can remove the ugly tiles that I hate. Be gone! Well, they did fight back, and I kind of lost. Fun fact, broken pieces of tiles are sharp like glass.
C'est dégueu.
We need more plaster! At the hardware store, I also tried to buy the wood to build some kind of bookshelf. I have never done that either, but how hard can it be? This is long enough, but maybe I will have to take two. Wood has been acquired. Tout fixé. I don't really know what I'm doing, but I went to YouTube University, so I think I can manage. And if it ends up ugly, well, I'm the one living in this house, so I'm the one who will suffer, so it's fine. It is pretty easy to patch some holes into the wall, and extremely satisfying. 10 out of 10 recommend. Even though the floor is not done, we had family over, so let's put them to work and just assemble at least a few cabinets.
J'ai trouvé la scarpine qui va avec.
Let's do this one fast.
Let's go, let's go. Tu vois qu'on peut pas le retard. Je vois que le chemin idéal le plus rapide.
T'as même pas besoin de la mesure?
Non. Vas-y, fais-moi confiance, fais-le sur la
Ok, ok.
Je te dis, mets cela. Moins de 5 minutes pour monter le bouquet.
Il en aura fallu 8 avant, mais... As a tiny break, I went to an event for content creators. I went with streamer friends and was excited to party in castles because we have so many in France. But it was very interesting and I got to meet people, which is unusual when you are a YouTuber. But the best part was lots and lots of free food, so... Hey, I'm back from the festival! The room is clear, the gaps have been filled on the wall. There's some cupboards here, they're not completely attached. It's just to see where they will end up. The bar area has been built, not by me. We don't know exactly how it is going to look like if we do some decoration. But yeah, we're going to have a little mini bar. I love it. And there's still a lot of filling up to do on the sides, but it's going. No, this is not champagne, this is the screws. If you thought that the floor looks uglier than before, that's right. It has been attached using cement, so to remove that we will need a jackhammer. But it is on top of concrete, it's very clean, it's very flat. So we are going to install our wood tiles on top of that. And to make sure that they are very secure, there are some special products that you can use on tiles. So we have added a layer of this special glue on it, that's why it's all... You can put this product using a roller or a paintbrush. It's going to make sure that the tile cement is sticking properly. And there is also a layer on the wall where we add the tiling on top of the sink. That's why it's all yellow and gross. Let me show you the tile. We have chosen this kind of tile. It's not wood, it's... But with that we can keep up with the wooden vibe of the kitchen. And we also have the tiles for the wall. Look at this! There wasn't a lot of choice of colors in our area, but this I found in the pool section. What a fancy swimming pool. But it is going on top of the sink. I'm really excited about those. Installing tiles is much easier than I thought. We had never done that before, but it's fine, I guess. It is messy and annoying, but it's not complicated. But it was really helpful that we were 2 people doing it. So Adrien was cutting up the tiles outside and I was installing them inside. You just have to make sure that there is the little gap in between all of the tiles so you can do the grouts later. Grout? Grout. But I'm really glad that I had bought a little knee cushion from when I was installing the wooden floor in the other room. I mean, construction is just arts and crafts, but just bigger and messier. It's not hard, it's just annoying. And you can use that moment to relax in your little Zen garden moment. Ta-da! It was way faster than expected and not so hard. And I didn't think that it would look so much like wood. It's so nice! So we did that yesterday and it is dry enough that we can do the grout. But after that I have to wait another day for that to dry, so I think I'm gonna start with a little bit of paint first. Just to get rid of this dirty yellow. This was the previous wallpaper. I forgot to film the grouting process. I was covered in slime and I was scared of touching my camera. Here is a recreation. The cleanup was not fun though. I guess there are those giant sponges that are made for this part, but well, we learn. There is still a lot to do and I am slowly losing my mind. It's been a few weeks at this point. And I don't mind sleeping on the couch if I'm doing my bedroom, but the kitchen? It is the center of the home. And here it's basically exploded in every room in the house. The fridge is in the living room. We can't cook and there is no takeout in this remote area. So anything hot will be in the microwave, and I just don't want to wash the dishes anymore in the bathroom. The bathroom faucet is so small that you cannot even fill up a bottle in the sink, so I just cannot wait to be done with the kitchen. The bar wall is sanded and ready to paint. Fortunately, I have some leftover with the exact color. One of these is not like the others. don't like this one. I was meaning to change it a while ago, but I forgot. What? Told you I was losing it. And apparently, I'm not the only one. It's been raining for so long, I haven't seen the sun in days. Spring, fight back. Back from the past in the intro. This project exploded my renovation budget, so I want to give a big thank you to my Patreon and the people who support me here on the channel that you can join. Roll the names. I'm working on putting more and more on there for the people who support me. So far we have ad-free videos with early access for most of them, a little exclusive monthly recap through showing you everything that's on my phone, a new PDF pattern every month of one of my designs, and I'm working on something to give you more support on your projects. But that's still in the works because I try to do everything at once and manage all the platforms, and I mean there's just one of me. I hired an assistant, but he's not super useful.
C'est toi l'assistant? C'est toi?
He's mostly emotional support, but if you want to support, you can go on Patreon or channel membership, whatever you prefer. You make this channel possible, so I appreciate you so much. Thank you, merci. Oh, ça va? Ouais. And if you can't, that's totally fine. I mean, subscribing and just a like on the video, it helps so much, you have no idea. So, let's get back to work. I'm a genius. Before we finish the wall, I'm starting to put a few things here and there because the house is just exploded everywhere. So I can do some organization. Well, I know we're in France, but I mean, do I really need 8 bottle openers? Maybe 5. Bread knife, cheese knife. First, I'm putting new plugs in the wall. Obviously, the power is shut down during any kind of electrical work. This is dangerous, so be careful, okay? I'm changing the boxes and adding a new plaster. The forbidden pâte à crêpes. Then with those secured, it's the same process as before, adding the glue and the tiles. It's basically the same amount of work as on the floor, since the tiles are smaller, there are many more of them. But now I know what I'm doing a little better. And with that, we have a pretty and functional kitchen. This was a huge amount of work, especially for us who haven't done this kind of stuff before. I learned so much in this process. But now it's done. I mean, it's not decorated. And yes, this is tape for the handles. This is a temporary thing until I find or probably make something that I like. We have gained so much storage space. The cabinets go up to the ceiling, so there is a little ladder stool thing in the kitchen, which can be useful when you are cooking. Well, that was a chair from my studio, so I don't have one anymore, but that's okay. I'm not the best cook in the world, but I think in this place I can learn a thing or two. So now I can actually decorate the kitchen. I'm thinking of adding some touches of like raw wood, especially the handles for the cabinets. Maybe some fun shelves. So I just repaint the wall a fun color. I don't know. But I'm just so relieved that it is done, so subscribe. Thanks for watching.